Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome back to chapter number 3 of history, that is India's internal challenges. See, India was divided into three parts when we got independence from British rulers. First part was India only when India got independence. Second part is given to Pakistan, and the third part is divided into the princely state, those who have prince rulers. So these India is divided into three parts. But what happened after some times, many of the states stood up and said that we also want a separate country, like they wanted to rule their own country. So there is a movement we have seen in the session, that the Punjab was demanding for the new country. They were like they want that Amritsar should be a holy city. Then we have seen the independence of Khalistan, then operation of Blue Star and operation of Black Thunder. Now we came up with the new topic, that is issue concerning Northeast India. See this. Northeast India consists of eight states of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura. International borders of India touch each of states to the varying extent. These states are different with the respect to ethnicity, language, and culture diversity. The first Prime Minister of India, Independence India, took the lead in the bringing the tribes living in these areas into the mainstream of the country. See what happened in northeast of India. We have eight states. For eight states, for example, first one is Assam, second one is Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura. What happened in these area? The tribe peoples means Adivasi, those who belongs to a very lower caste. These people used to live there, still they used to live here. So what happened, they were demanding for the separate country. They want, because their ethnicities, their etiquettes, their customs, their language are totally different from us. For example, they say for example, India's mother tongue is Hindi, but their language is totally different. And we have multilingual country, that multilingual people live here. They speak a different language, they follow the different custom and caste. So what happened, Prime Minister of India took the lead that these tribe people should live in a one place, and they should not demand for the separate country, because India was already divided into the three parts. Then in 1954, he formed the Northeast Frontier Agency area, comprising of the terrorists on the Sino-India border and the tribal area toward the North Assam. Nehru took the position of bringing about the independence of hundreds of tribes in these parts while preserving their culture. See, we were not disturbing their culture. We were not telling them to change your language, change your customs and caste, your etiquettes, these all. Why this has happened? Because Indian constitution says that you have a freedom of speech, you have a freedom of choosing the religion. So these are the thing. That's why Nehru ji, they have he has not given them the separate thing that you have to, he preserves their culture. Special provision have been made with the respect to these areas in 6th schedule of Indian Constitution. Like I said, Indian Constitution is made according to the people, those who speak a different language. See, we have seen in our Bhiwandi only, we have number of people who speak different languages, and who has different their rules and regulations. Some are Muslims, some are Hindus, and some are Marathis. These all are they are like, they are speaking their own language, and still we live together happily. Then in 1965, the responsibility of administrating area was given to the Ministry of External Affairs. The North-East Council Act of 1971 was supposed to advise the central government regarding aspects of common interest in the economic and the social spheres, interstate transport, electricity, flood control, etc. See, these Northeast areas, they don't cover the strong network of communication. Every year in Brahmaputra river. Every year they face the flood, but what happened? The media doesn't cover that because they don't have a proper communication system. They have no low of network. So these every year that Brahmaputra river face this, but they don't have this communicate. We don't get from the internet that they are facing this flood problem. So they have a different problem like transport, electricity, flood controls, etc. The what happened, they have made one act, that is Northeastern Council Act of 1971, which central government means Delhi government, those who Delhi government who faces all the challenges of India. They have given the common interest, and they have started providing them sources of things that we have to spare what is the what are the challenges they are facing. Then the Mizoram, the tribes in northeast India have an ancient history. When India became independent, the government gave administrative autonomy to the districts of Mizo majorities areas of Lusai Hills. When the States Recognition Commission was appointed in 1974, the expectation of people in area grew. Mizo leaders started demanding an autonomous Mizo province. In 1959, the territory of Mizoram experienced severe drought. During the famine, Mizo leaders Ladenga serves the common people a lot. What happened? Then there is one section like this all comes in that tribe people only, who are Adivasis, who are from lower caste. What they have demanded, there is one language they speak, that Mizoram language and Mizo language, and they follow the Mizo. They are belongs to the Mizoram community. What happened? They were demanding, they want a separate thing, separate autonomy of the area. Means they want, okay, there should be separate provisions for them. They also demanded for the separate country. They also want separate facilities for them. What happened? Their leader started demanding autonomous means alone. That जो business में, in every business, if one is doing the autonomy thing, so अकेला जो होता है, that's called autonomous. So they were also demanding for the new country. In in 1961, Ladenga established an organization called Mizo National Front. He asked for the Greater Mizoram, an independent nation carved out from the Tripura, Manipura and Mizo majority area from the Lushai Hill. In March 1966, see what they have demanded. Like I told you, every state stood up for separate independence, that they also want independence for their states. This is not possible because India was living together, and already it was divided into three parts, so they cannot give everybody a freedom that they can make their separate countries. In 1966, Mizo National Front announced the emergency of independence Mizoram. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi handled the situation firmly and suppressed the rebellion. When the situation calmed down in 1972, the Mizo majority area was given the state of Union Territory. In 1985, Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi had an agreement with the Mizo National Front, and Mizoram was given the status of a full-fledged state. Legenda became the chief minister of the state. Then what happened? Indira Gandhi handled this situation very firmly, because they were not listening to the central government. They were doing their own thing. They are not so then Indira Gandhi sent that army in that area, and she took the place. She took the stand for these people, that they have to listen the central government. They cannot make their own country. And after that, Rajiv Gandhi took the agreement with the Mizo National Mizo people, that we will give you the full-fledged state. If you wanted to do anything, you can, but you are not independent. You are under the central government only. You are under the Indian country only. That India is a one country, and you have to live in India as a state. We'll see. Then Naga tribe, Nagaland. The Naga tribe in northeast India is known as a martial tribe. The Naga tribe had settled in the eastern Himalayas, the Naga Hills, border areas of Assam and Myanmar. In 1946, some educated Naga youth established an organization called Naga National Council. Later, they made a demand for an independent state of Nagaland. They were led by the Angami Japu Fizu. In 1954, the Naga National Council announced the establishment of Independence Federation of Nagaland. In 1955, skirmishes happened between local Nagas and the soldiers of Assam Rifles. Military action was taken to suppress the skirmishes. See what happened. Like Mizoram, like Assam, like Punjab, they were also demanding. Nagaland was also demanding for a separate country. And Himalayas, the northeastern Himalayas. See, Himalaya starts from Kashmir. It goes on. That's area called Arunachal Pradesh. Arun means in a state. So these are, they are also the people who connected with Assam and Myanmar. But Naga people wants again the separate country, the separate. They also want independence from Indian people. So what happened? They were all not listening. Among the Naga citizens and common people, Naga local people and Assam rifles started fighting. What happened? Then military has to take charge and they suppressed that scheme. Several sounds of discussion took place between the central and the Naga National Council. Central government decided to give the Naga majority territory the state of Union Territory. Nagaland was made a full-fledged state in 1st December 1963 by the putting together the Naga majority territory and part of Tensang. What happened again? What central government did? They also gave them full-fledged that if you wanted to do anything, you can do in your states, but still you are the part of Indian country. They will not get a separate country, but they are the part of the Indian state. We'll do till here. We'll see this in next chapter. Thank you.